10 people were killed in this fiery bus crash on I-5 north of Sacramento yesterday, but 2 local high school seniors survived. That's one of them. 10 News has team coverage of the disaster. I'm Bill Griffin.
I'm Virginia Cha. Let's take you and show you what happened just minutes ago. What's left of the burned bus and truck were moved by a crane. This is I-5 near the town of Orland. ABC's Mary Bruce is on the scene with what is now puzzling investigators.
It was a student trip that turned tragic in an instant. A group of excited teenagers from several different high schools on their way to a college tour when a FedEx truck suddenly crossed the center divider and slammed head-on into their bus. This home video capturing the horrifying ball of fire that erupted when the two vehicles collided. Massive flames devouring both vehicles as firefighters struggled to put out the blaze. High school student Jonathan Gutierrez was sleeping on the bus when he woke to screams. He says what followed was mass panic.
It was hard to breathe in there. That's when I started panicking. The smoke was everywhere. Like, you could not see where you were going. You just saw the light from the window and you just hear everybody coughing.
Students scrambled to escape through windows, only to watch helplessly as many of their friends perished inside. At least 10 are dead, 5 of them students, and dozens more were injured.
I know that there was the one person when we arrived on scene that was, unfortunately, he was on fire.
The National Transportation Safety Board is rushing to the scene to investigate.
We're going to be investigating the human, the machine, and the environment. And what's critical for us, especially in highway accidents, is for us to collect perishable information, the kind of information that goes away very quickly.
In addition to the 5 students, their 3 chaperones also died, and both the drivers of the bus and the FedEx truck were killed as well. Authorities have yet to release the names of the victims. Mary Bruce, ABC News, Orland, California.
Valhalla High School student Harley Hoyt is among the survivors. 10 News reporter Maria Arcega-Dunn spoke with him this morning. Maria, I know he talked to you about how it felt for him to be able to walk away.
Yeah, you know, absolutely. He feels lucky and grateful to be alive. He was also one of those students who actually He was one of those students who actually was able to get off the bus first because he was seated at the emergency exit. Now, he tells us that obviously there were some very scary moments. Now, the Grossmont Unified School District confirmed to us this morning that Harley was one of those students on the bus. The 18-year-old has been tweeting from the hospital bed. In this tweet, he says, "Thank you so much for the support. That was the craziest day of my life." Now, we were able to speak to him on the phone. He told me the bus crashed, then burst into flames, and he was able to open the emergency exit and be the first person off. Harley can also be seen in this video taken shortly after the crash. He's throwing up a peace sign showing everyone he's okay. But on the phone, he described the panic and the mayhem.
It was utter chaos. It was like a battle scene. Like honestly, everyone was all across the side of the highway. Everyone was bloody, beat up, crying. People were screaming. People didn't know what to do. And we lost some cool people. Like, I met a lot of people, and they didn't really get out of it.
And Harley tells us he will be home this evening around 10 o'clock. Within the last few minutes, 10 News has confirmed that there was a second student from San Diego, from Gompers. We know that it is a young man. We will bring you much more on that young man coming up in the next half hour. We are live in El Cajon. Maria Arcega-Dunn, 10 News.
So traumatic.